Hi guys, my name is Becky. I am out of Tacoma, Washington. I'm a furniture artist and I go by the Daydreaming Unicorn. Today we are going to be doing a fluid art on a piece of furniture. I'm actually doing a trim piece, so I thought I would show you how to do it. So if you know what fluid art is, it's just taking a bunch of different colors and dumping them all together in one cup or container and then dumping it all out. And then the colors make a cool patterns and it just looks really cool. So I'll show you the piece that I'm gonna do. I'll turn you around. Turn you around. Oh my god. I can't turn you around. Okay. Okay, so I can't turn you around. So this is the piece. So it's a coffee table. So I'm going to be doing the trim here, this trim piece. And so I've taped it all off. I've taped where I don't want to get the fluid art. If you'll notice, I do have it taped off. Paint will drip. You're going to use a lot of paint. So for that little trim, I'll probably fill up this little tin here that I use. So the trick to fluid art, and you don't need any additives, all you need is any kind of water-based paint. You can use acrylics, you can use chalk paint, house paint, latex, whatever. As long as it's water-based, it's fine. Some paints, you're gonna have to dilute your paint with water for this project. So the best way I can describe it, because all paints are different, all paints have different thicknesses. You want the paint to be a consistency of like pancake batter. Not too thick and not too thin. It should just flow. So I have all these little containers, and these are little shot glasses I got from the dollar store or whatever. So I get all the colors that the prep time is going to take the longest. I get all the colors that I want to use. I dilute all of them into separate containers. And then I'm going to use this one. I use a tin can because it's easier and I like to recycle. And also you can bend it so you have like a funnel, which is gives you a little more control. So on that table, I'm going to use all these colors. The base of the color of the table is black, so I'm going to put black on. I'm going to start with black. So black is on the bottom of this, and then I'm going to take these paints and I'm just going to layer them in. Just pour them in. Does not matter the order. It doesn't matter. You can use black again. We're going to use white. You can just keep layering till it gets full. So that's what we're going to do now. And I always make a quick stir, you know, just because I want to take this out. You'll have to excuse, I don't really have a good teaching studio. So I did notice this is a little bit thick, so I'm going to add a little more water. You really want to just add little bits at a time. Ah, okay. I had some white in there. Okay. So I'm going to try to stir that again. You really don't want your paint too thin because then it's going to look like crap and you're not going to like it. So just stir it up really quick. See how that's like fluidy. And then you're going to pour it in. And then I'm going to use another color. I'm going to stir it all up. This is a chalk paint. Again, let's see how that pours out. And I'm going to use some white. I like to use water bottles. I use paint a lot, and so it helps me not waste paint. Now, if you're wondering how fluid art works, you don't need any additives. It's just paint and water. the way it works is it works off of paint density. So if you're thinking about it and you layer your paints, whatever's at the bottom, like I usually start with white because white is the densest. And when you flip over your cup or whatever, the white sinks through all the colors, and that's what makes it cool. They call them cells. And so when you hear people go, oh my god, I got the coolest cells, that's what they're talking about. And that's it. You don't need a lot of people say you need a lot of additives. You really don't. So I'm just going to keep layering. Also, I do a lot of mandala work, so I use a lot of these glue containers for my dots because they're it's really easy to use. This is still not what I'm liking. So there's really no wrong or right way to do this. The only wrong way is, the tricky part is the paint. That really is the trickiest part. More black. This guy here.